Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grinz'eon campaign. And as our DM, the mighty Maverick Poet. This is your cue.
I know. Hold on one second. I'm trying to host you. My D&D powers only work so well. Welcome to the world of Grinz'eon. In this world, the gods have called upon all the heroes, all the creatures, all the animals, sentient and non-sentient. They've called upon existence itself to rise and fight what has been come to be known as the Void. The Void exists outside of the planar spheres, or the gods, and as such is on par, if not as powerful, if not more powerful than them. There was a war a long time ago when the world was created. And in that war, the majority of all the gods were practically killed in the first Void War. And they were able to break up the essence of the manifestation of the creature that was known as the Void. And each one of those pieces was taken and placed in various holds, forts, planes, what have you, to keep them away from the minions of the Void. And the minions of the Void grew lesser in power as their Void Master was pushed back beyond the planes. But now something has changed. Somehow he's starting to manifest again. And the minions are seeking pieces of the Void. Within this dungeon, which was guarded by powerful heroes and creatures and traps, our heroes currently find themselves waylaid by various traps, monsters, surprises, but they know that something even deadlier than that lurks within here, because one piece of the Void Master is here. Where it is, and who has it, or what guards it, they don't know. And throughout this dungeon, this fortification, this stronghold that they've found, that they teleported through, or they opened up a dimensional rift that took them here. They found all the defenders impaled and dead, stuck to the walls, or actually impaled on the walls and impaled on the ceilings. And something has been running amok in this area, destroying anything and everything it can, looking for the piece of the Void. And as far as they know, there was only one way in and one way out. So how whatever got in here and has done all this damage didn't come through the portal at the keep. And that is a mystery unto itself. Currently our champions are near a small bird-like on a raised diocese, and within it they encountered a very mystical set of beings, and they were given they found a necklace, or what did I say was what was the other thing I could say, or like a belt, could have been cinched up as a belt.
Yeah,
but on it there's
really tiny elf.
For a really tiny elf. But on it there's a heart-shaped amulet, and there is 5 small glowing stones around this emerald. And they were notified by the beings that are the guardians for this area that if anything happens within this dungeon and they require any kind of help, they can come back and use one of the charges from this amulet. And these beings will sit there and either help recover them, heal them, give them information, do whatever. And that's where we begin. So, you guys are in the room. The beings seem to fade out, and the urn goes back into a dull state, no longer has the glow around it. And you guys have what you guys have. Each one of you have, through previous instances, have been gifted gifts from your respective gods in regards to like your moral alignment, your ethics, and stuff like that, and what you requested when you guys were given those items. And each one of you manifested a gift from each one of the gods. So with that, you have 4 doors. One door that you guys have already come out of, or come through, which is this one right here that I'm drawing. You guys both have this? You guys can both see? Luna? Listen?
Yep, I can see it.
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to start the music back up. Actually, no, I'm not going to put the music on right now because you guys are in this. This is basically your safe room. So you guys notice that the mysterious evil music goes away in here. What do you guys want to do?
Talk to their designer.
Yeah.
Nism looks at the group and goes, we haven't been.
Things that make you go,
We haven't been to the room that's behind me, and we haven't been to the 2 doors down towards the bottom of the room. So, we have a predicament, and I don't have a 3-sided coin, so you can't.
hold on one second. I just want to get the sound going. Is that too loud? Is that good for the sound?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I don't want to have it going too loud. So, right now, there is no sound whatsoever. The sound seems to have faded away as the beans went away. You guys notice the symbols on the wall are all there. And they seem reinvigorated. And they seem to be glowing. And they sit there and they pulse. But nothing happens.
Okay.
So you've got the north door and the 2 south doors. Or you guys can go back the way you came.
Okay, I already know what's in the way we came. Well, as far as we know.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much scoured this entire room and see what was all in it. So we have literally basically three choices: north or to the south.
You see Adok, he's shuffling his feet as you sit there and you say this, and he's looking at the north door. He's looking at the two south doors. And he's just looking around. He's just he's just fingering his axe, and he's like, or his weapon, and he's just kind of like, damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Do I take notice of this?
Oh, he says it quite loudly. Click clack score. I know I will be satisfied whichever door we pick.
Nism cocks his head over to the dwarf and goes, "Well, Master Dwarf, which way do you incline to go, sir? And we will follow."
You're telling Adok this?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Adok, there, and he reaches into his side, and he pulls out a pair of dice, and he says, 1 to 3, we go south. 4, 5, 6, we go north. And then he says, Luna, roll. Or he says, Zafia, if you would roll. I'll move Zafia next to him. Zafia. Luna, that's you.
I get to play with dice.
North it is.
Zafia will not reluctantly give up the dice.
Okay, so who's gonna approach the door?
I guess.
Not Zafia.
I guess Sandu will. Sandu would be march or would it just be walk? I guess. Yeah, it would be walk. Walks up to the northern door. Who's following Sandu?
And the whole party just sits there and watches you go by yourself. No. Adok. And where is Agmir go with you. And Click Clack's off to the side.
Nism kind of goes here-ish, keeping pretty good 4 to 5 foot distance away, just in case. And Zafia?
Who's got the torches?
Adok had one, I believe, and Nism had the other.
Ooh. I thought Leia had one.
Yeah, I'm not too
Nizam had one.
Okay, so there's that one. Back. So, Adok will go ahead and hold one. I'll kind of keep them off to the side so we can, I guess you could say have them draggable.
Okay.
Leia will go right there so he has everyone within reach for healing.
And And Sophia?
Sophia's gonna be back here with Nizzle.
Alright.
She can't see anything besides their backs.
Okay, so is
But the hell with her
everybody...
going first.
I'm scared. Okay, so okay, looks like everybody is full hit points, right?
Yep. Looks like it.
Okay. What do you do at the door?
Sandy reaches to the... Would it be a latch or doorknob? I can't remember. I think it would be a latch. And tries to... Oh.
And this one has... Sorry. I was gonna ask about the runes real quick.
The runes on this one are, still whole. So, the door's not locked to you guys? So there's no damage done to it, what have you.
Okay. But, as I was saying, Xanadu reaches up with his great big palm and tries to turn the lever to basically open the door. And pushes it, I guess it would be inwards.
Yep. You push it in?
Yep.
Okay. It opens up. And you guys see what did we say this was? 5 feet? Yeah, so this is gonna be about 5 feet. You guys see about 10 feet in. And do I have it exposed on your side? Okay, hold on, no, I don't. Under layers. Bear with me here. Oh, that's target mode. Toolbar. Okay. You guys should now see that.
Yep, you can see it.
Okay. So, that is now open to you, and as you open the door,
you see Tiamat's great big face.
you hear that emanating from within the hall as soon as you open the door. As you open the door, along the sides, you see lizard men. And I'm not talking like small, dainty sized lizard men. I'm saying
Goliath size, big people.
big, beefy dudes. With their heads twisted around. And it looks like something literally broke their arms and pinned them up behind them and then impaled them.
Ew.
And it's with the same dark, like hornish material that you guys have seen, like the horn claws, and then they're broken off.
So the same impaling process. Gotcha.
Yep.
And I'm guessing these are not fresh at all. They're skin and bones and whatnot.
Yes.
Well, Xanadu basically looks back at the group, sees that they're ready, grabs his maul, and basically ready for anything that comes around the corner, and pushes forward.
Okay. So, how do you guys want the marching order to be through these hallways? You want side by side, because if whoever has a maul needs room to swing. So if they've got a maul, they can't be side by side. If they've got a shield, sword and board, axe, 2 axes, whatever, dual wielding, they can fight side by side. But anyone wielding like a weapon that needs room, needs lots of space. So choose your weapons in the hallways carefully. And with that being said, Click-Clack will bring up your rear.
Okay.
Since he's got his maul. Adok has
should be a long
sword and shield.
Okay.
So, do you want him up in the front? Do you want 2 people in the front, or do you want 1? We can have 2 people behind. You guys got to figure out the marching order.
I think at least 1 person in the front for sure. Then
Okay.
2 behind him, then 2 behind him until there's literally no one left. So kind of a bullet shape, I guess you would say.
So go ahead and start moving people in. Sophia, where do you want to go? How far back? You guys can't walk on each other.
Nizam and Leok were having problems deciding who was getting which side.
No, I want to be on this side. No, I want to be on that side. No, I want to be on this side. No, I want to be on that side.
Okay. Move the light sources. I know that Adok has one up there. Okay. And you guys are now able to see this. And after the initial 10 feet, you don't see any more bodies further along. But you do see a lot of dried blood on the floor. And you can tell because it kind of stands out. Like in regards to discoloration on the floor. Does anyone want to do anything?
Leok will make a prayer. That the ones that are impaled and then whoever may be wounded that has lost so much blood finds peace.
Okay.
And pray they don't end up like the ones that are impaled.
I'm guessing it would be a
Okay.
perception or investigation check for a see how old the blood is.
You hear that further up ahead.
Okay, that's not creepy at all. Guess
Seems to fade off.
starts to fade off. Ism goes, did you all also hear that too?
Click-clacks, like, I didn't hear anything. Those south doors look pretty good right now.
Nism looks back at Click like, really? You want to eat skin and bones? Be my guest. I guess Xanadu, being cautious, continues moving up, but slower than normal pace. And waits for the party to catch up.
And as you guys are doing this, all of a sudden, you hear a mirthful laugh. And the jester appears in front of you. And he says, hee. And he starts pointing his fingers. And all of a sudden,
Xanadu. Yeah,
Hold on. people start disappearing from the party.
Nism goes, well, fuck. Just God, why do you do this?
And as this happens, puts his fingers to his mouth and you hear shh. And he looks around. And you see him shudder. And he grasps at his side. And underneath his little jester-like costume, where he grasps as soon as he hears the little growl, you see an old wound, and you remember the stories that the voidlings can, that the creatures from the void can actually hurt him, and he looks fearful, and he disappears, along with the rest of the party members.
Newsom looks at Sophia and click-clack. Back the way that we came, very slowly and very quietly.
As you are doing that, you notice that the door is closed. And suddenly the door has a very odd look on it. Like it was never opened. You guys still have the 2 torches. The one that Adok has is lying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And Nizam grabs the one that Adok had.
You hear this tinkling sound behind you.
Sophia looks slightly panicked.
You see Click-Clack off in the corner near the door as
Taking a whiz.
he's trying to open it, and he's just taking a piss. He's like, ah. He's all, I had to go. He's looking back over you guys. He buttons up and turns around. And he says, the door is locked. Click, click. No open for Click-Clack.
And I don't have anything to unlock a door with, so...
Forward.
I guess the only way is onward and upward. As Nizam looks back the way the sound is coming from.
Do you want Click-Clack up front? I think he's your only fighter.
Yeah, he is our only fighter.
Click-Clack puffs up his chest and he strides past Sophia, puts his hand on her shoulder, and he says, I will show them what pain is. And as he's walking past Sophia, Sophia can sit there and see he's still dribbling down his leg. So, make a perception check, real quick.
All of us?
2 of you, yes. 10 or higher is fine.
Nizam notices.
Nizam can notice that Click-Clack is scared out of his fucking mind.
Nizam, as Click-Clack walks back. Click-Clack, we're all fucking scared. This is a scary fucking place. But we have to get through it somehow. So,
Click-Clack knows this.
So, when you march past us, have a little bit of a smile on your face. So that's to reassure people. And
You sit there and see he grabs his maul and he pounds it to his chest and he salutes you and starts walking forward. He's going very, very slow as he's moving forward, by the way. Who's got the other light? He's got them all, so...
Nism has Adox, so I guess Sophia will probably have it.
I think we'll probably end up putting the second light out, because I'll need both hands for casting.
No, yeah, that's right.
Okay, you gonna stow the torch?
Yep.
Okay. How fast do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to move like 10 feet every so often, or
How
are you guys
slow and quietly as possible, I would say.
slow and quietly as possible? I need to know what you guys are wearing then.
I think I'm...
Okay, Click Clack's got a chain shirt. I don't know how slow and quiet that's gonna be. What's Nism have?
I think I have leather level +1, I think. Yep.
Okay. And Sophia?
I don't think she has any.
I'm
wizard.
slightly confused. I have one thing that says Potion of Animal Friendship plus travel clothes. And Scroll of Minor Illusion plus travel clothes.
Okay. On the clothes that you have. Okay. Remember when you were given the gifts? And I gave you guys those moral, ethical questions, whatever, and then the gifts, your gods bestowed certain things on you. So you have the ability to cast Animal Friendship twice per day, which is equal to a potion of Animal Friendship. And then you've also got the ability to do a Minor Illusion that's castable from your clothes twice a day. Okay?
Okay, I didn't remember the Potion of Animal Friendship. That's why it confused me.
Yep.
So, I only have Traveler's Clothes.
Okay. So you're AC 13. Okay. So Click Clack's gonna be the loudest one among you. And he's in the front, so but he is kobold, so I'm pretty sure he gets stealth.
I believe you're right.
But I don't know how that's gonna work with armor.
So I'm guessing we all should roll armor then? Or stealth.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and make a stealth check real quick.
12.
Okay, Click Clack is awesome. He's quiet as a mouse.
While the rest of us are plodding along.
And you guys are like, Click Clack looks back at you and he's all like, he raises his fingers to his lips and he's like,
Shh! I'm hunting rabbits.
and you hear that off in the background.
Is it like something dying, or?
You don't know. But Click Clack's peering ahead. Go ahead and light this up for you. Right there. That's what you guys can see right now. So it looks like Click Clack motions to the left, and he does like signal for like a corridor. And then he does the signal for the corridor ahead and looks back at both of you, and he goes, he holds up his hands like which way? He's going forward or to the side?
Nism looks back and to Sophia, like, looking for advice on this one.
And while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, talk amongst yourselves, figure out if you guys want to go straight or to the right. Be right back.
Alright. Which way you want to go, Luna? Should we go to Hoard or...
Well, the problem is either way it'll leave the back open.
Mm-hmm. That it will. But, again, we don't know what the hell lies ahead of us, so either way is a gamble.
Yeah. I say we go down the first path.
Okay, okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we decide to go down the first path.
What's the first path? The straight?
Take the first turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Click, click, close like this. And he's looking off to the side. You get right there. Get right there. Go. Move the light source. You would. Okay. As you guys do this, this opens up to you. And this opens up for click clack right there. Because the light source can't go around corners.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are right there, and this gets lit up, you guys sit there and see that there's actually stands for weapons in here. There's broken beds and stuff like that, and there seems to be an odd glow underneath some... Where can I draw? There it goes. Damn mouse. Hold on. Okay. There seems to be an odd glow over here. You see it's a yellowish glow? What do you guys want to do?
Oh, it just showed up for me.
Nism motions to click clack to kind of come this way, so the group stays together, so no one gets left behind. And Nism kind of ventures down the corridor this way. Not too far.
You want click clack in front of you, or back
sure.
guarding the door, or the corridor, where the noises are coming from?
Back guarding the entrance into this hallway here that we're in.
Okay.
And Nism.
Oh, he's right there.
And Nism moves closer into the strange light source.
Okay. You see make a perception check. So I tell you the level of detail. Okay. You sit there and you see what seems to be a broken shield and what looks to be like a chair that has been destroyed. And behind it, something is casting a glow through the rent shield and the broken wood.
Nism, with the light, and swaps the light to his left hand and pulls his rapier out with his right, and lifts the shield up with his rapier.
Okay. You move the shield aside, and you sit there and you what appears to be a lantern. It's got a closable front, and it's got two, and it looks like you can pull up the rest of the hooding around it, like as if you wanted to expose the light source. But it looks intact, and it's got a usable handle. And you see that it is made of silver.
Made of silver.
And there's there like a little bit of the semicircular hood is pulled up a little, so the light source is like glowing out diffusely, and the front of the lantern is like, it looked like it got knocked over, and that's how it got jarred open just a little so the light would come out.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Nism sheathes his rapier, then reaches down and picks up the lantern very slowly.
Okay. By all intents and means, it looks to be a lantern made of silver. No decorative markings on it. It's unadorned. You want to do anything else?
Is there any ensconces on the wall to place a torch?
Nope, you'd have to hand it off.
Nism walks back over to Sophia and hands her torch really quick, and...
With the lantern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands the torch off to her quick, and proceeds to lift the shutter a little bit to expose the light source.
You open it up, and it appears to be a lantern that's been imbued with continual light.
That's why it's been lit. Nism thinks to himself.
So you can add that to your inventory, and you guys can decide who wants to carry it.
Okay.
Or if you guys want to put it away and keep using your torch. When you use it, you have to let me know if you're going to be using it with the front shutter open, or you're going to be lifting up the hood all the way.
Okay.
If you open up the hood all the way, I'll tell you what the new light source distance is.
Okay. Nism douses the torch that he's takes back the torch he's currently using and douses it and lifts the shutter on the lamp all the way to maximum exposure.
Okay. So when you lift it up all the way, it's 10 feet.
As Nissim does this, he's like looks around and like, you know, I think it's brighter with my torch. So he leaves it open for a brief second while he relights the torch again and shuts it up and puts the lamp in his bag.
Are you gonna try it with the hood down and the shutter open?
No.
Okay. I'll move this back out to 15. And somebody mark that on the inventory, and who's going to be holding it?
He doesn't find it. He can have it.
Nism looks at Click Clack as he is guarding the entrance into here if he wants it.
Oh, Click-Clack?
Yeah.
Click-Clack looks at his maul, looks at the lantern, and looks at side weaponry, which is a dagger, and says, no thanks.
And Nissim basically straps it to his belt with a piece of string and basically has the torch in his rapier in hand and basically says, okay, nothing else here, let's, I guess, continue forward.
Okay, as you start moving with it attached to your side, you notice that it makes noise. So you either have to securely stow it in your backpack for it not to make noise, or you're going to be moving around unstealthed, regardless of Click-Clack stealth.
Nism notices and takes the time and puts it in his backpack and secures it properly.
Okay. So Click-Clack goes back to the corner.
Nism goes right behind Click Clack with the torch. And asks Click Clack to proceed onward.
Click-Clack turns a corner.
Nism
Gonna move up.
follows suit, close behind.
And again, nothing. Dried blood. Broken weaponry on the ground. You do notice two more lizard men, except they're on the ceiling.
Nism looks up for a brief second and looks back down quickly and to make sure there's nothing in front of us, in front of him and the group. And looks at Click Clack and asks him to proceed onward.
Okay, Click-Clack goes to the corner.
Nism follows suit with the torch.
And you guys see a bend. Click-Clack looks back at you and motions, you know, with his two hands, and it
The curves.
turns the corner. Yup.
Okay. Do we still hear that growling noise?
You haven't heard anything yet.
No plotting, no nothing.
Nope.
And Nism,
What's Click Clack's AC?
It is a whopping 17.
one higher than Nism.
Alright.
Nism looks at
Do
Click.
you want to be in front?
No, I was looking at my spells.
Okay.
What's Nizzle's?
Nism's is 16.
But he has armor on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Click-Clack's got chainmail.
Mm-hmm. I have leather, so.
Got a nice silvery sheen, or golden sheen, now that he's transformed. And you notice that he kind of reflects a lot of light as you're shining your light behind him. So Click-Clack goes to the corner.
Nism follows suit with the torch.
This feels crazy long.
He motions that it's all clear ahead. Keep going.
Yep.
Hey, you guys, right there. Okay, 1 second. As you guys go in here, you notice that there appears to be a sprung floor trap. Because there is an empty hole that gapes down into the darkness.
And I'm guessing we can't go by it.
No, you can. There's like a 1 foot ledge on either side. But as you get up and you guys are shining the light, you hear something coming from the hole.
Nism
You hear that emanating from the hole.
Nism kind of gets by or gets next to Click and peers down into the hole.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. As you guys are getting there, you guys sit there and see. Hold on. hold on, I forgot. Let me see. You guys, as you guys get near the hole, you guys sit there and you see that there appears to be a wolf stuck in the hole. And it looks like he's like dragging, like he's not standing up on all four legs. He's actually like on his two legs, and then you see like he's dragging around like his back. And it looks like the hole is a little over 10 feet down. But you can only see the top of him, so if you guys want to get closer, you guys should be able to sit there and see the wolf completely.
And Nism moves up a little bit closer and holds the light over the hole
Okay.
to get a closer look.
And as soon as he senses you up there, he's like that. So he's growling and snarling at you.
But this wolf didn't get this way, and this way on purpose, I'm betting. With its legs crushed in the back and whatnot, so... And if it was in here, it must have been with the rest of the people that were in here. To protect whatever's in here. That's what Nism's thinking. I wonder. I got two of those spell slots, though.
Okay, so you hear this coming from him. As he's dragging himself around. Because he's... Oh, you can sit there and see he's dragging his back feet.
Yeah.
Cough. Someone has a unique ability.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I definitely know I don't have that unique ability.
Okay, Sophia will move up and look down at the poor creature. And then look at Nizzle and Click Clack. Do you think we can get him out?
Nism ponders on if he can carry him out with his wings. Since he can maybe descend down the 10 feet and bring him back up. That'll be risky.
Let's
She
see.
will attempt owl.
Click like goes. I have rope.
Yeah, but someone's gonna have to be down there in order to attach the rope, then get back out.
Hold on. So, let me see real quick. Make if you make intelligence check real quick.
I'm trying to get it to work.
Okay. There it goes. Okay. You barely made it. Now, I'm going to... Hold on. I forgot. How do you whisper in this? No. There it goes. There you go. Did you get the whisper? Sophia.
Sophia will try to talk to it normally at first, then try to calm it down.
You have animal husbandry? Or anything like that? Animal handling?
Yeah, I was about to say, you mean animal handling?
You can roll, but you're gonna have some serious minuses. Hold on.
It's taking forever to load things.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably do very poorly in animal handling. How do I whisper?
You right click on the icon and then you whisper. So if you're gonna whisper to Tristan,
I know about my travel. I know about the ability. I was looking at it, and I was getting ready to use it, and then you sent me that message, so that made me reconsider.
okay. And so what do you guys want to do? There's a hurt wolf down in the pit.
And as far as we know, it didn't get there naturally.
Exactly. And he's going between that and whimpering. So he's kind of hurt and kind of pissed.
Well, usually animals get kind of pissed when they're hurt.
Yeah.
So do people.
Mm-hmm. It's a natural instinct. Kind of. I guess Nism could use a detect thoughts spell and see what it's kind of thinking.
You're gonna do what now?
Nism is pondering on whether if he should use his detect thoughts spell to see what the wolf is thinking, other than being hurt and whatnot.
It's up to you.
Let's go for it. Nism casts up some of his majestic powers and casts detect thoughts on the wolf. Failure.
And the wolf saves. The only thing you can get from your detect thoughts is the obvious thing is this thing is pissed because it's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And probably pissed because it's trapped.
Nism does a sigh, like, and goes, "Does anyone have a bone or piece of meat or something? Because I know I don't."
You guys have rations.
Yeah, I guess we could use
You guys
that.
probably got beef jerky in there.
Probably. Nism delves into his pack and pulls out one of his rations.
Okay, you pull out some beef jerky.
Mm-hmm.
And?
I guess flies down in there very slowly and hovers a few feet away and see if the wolf will take the meat from his fingers without trying to get him nipped off.
You realize it's further than 10 feet down, right?
Nism can fly 30 feet, so...
Are you gonna fly down?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you try to fly down. I'll make a roll here for the doggy. And, no. he does not accept your beef jerky in treatment of friendship. He just kind of looks at you and growls at you. Any other ideas? But he doesn't seem too keen on trying to eat right now. And with that being said, everybody make a perception check.
I will once it loads.
Okay.
Nism sees nothing.
Nice, dude. That was a pro roll. Let's see. Oh, click failed too.
Well, it's kind of hard for Nism to see anything when he's down in the pit, so...
Yeah. Yay! Zephia's back.
So if I don't make this perception roll, we're screwed, right?
For... kind of, I guess. Not too sure.
You're not screwed just because all three of you failed. Yeah, just because all three of you failed doesn't mean anything bad's gonna happen.
So says the GM.
At least it's better than my last perception roll.
Okay. Click sits there and says, well, we could kill it. Or leave it there. It's not going anywhere. Or are we going to get it out of the pit and try to do something with it?
Zephyr will try the animal friendship thing on it.
Okay. Do you have the spell? Or the potion?
I don't know how to use it.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here is that. Do you have it? Where do you have it in your inventory?
Yeah, it's under inventory.
Okay, so I think it goes like the spell. DC save versus 13. I think you cast it on the wolf. Cast it on the wolf. Let's see, find the spell real quick. Maybe that would be easier. Player's Handbook Deluxe. Spells. There you go. I added it to your repertoire. see it?
Looking up again.
Hmm? It's under your actions now. Whoops. That's not what I meant. Oh, let me see. Right next to the animal, you cast it. I think it's like you cast and then. Okay, you just drag the little dice that's right next to where it says animal friendship over him.
Nice.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a 15? Okay. So you got a success. The wolf looks at you and he starts whimpering. So he's making these sounds.
It's so sad.
Nope. Okay, so he's doing that, and he's looking right at you. And he's got big puppy dog eyes now. And you can see that he's in pain, and he stopped growling.
Nism could use Curing Word on him.
Remember, she's friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
Zafia will tell him to calm down and to relax.
Mm-hmm.
And that Nizam is a friend and he's going to help. He's going to help him bring him up out of the hole.
Are you going to be able to carry him?
How much does the wolf weigh?
How much does a wolf weigh? I don't know. What's your carrying capacity?
Maximum 105, but I can lift, push, and drag 210. My current is 48.
Click clack. Pull, gets the rope, and he walks over to you and starts tying it around your waist, and he goes, "Just in case."
Okay.
Wolves weigh between 85 to 55 pounds, give or take.
Okay. So you gonna fly down?
Yep, I'm gonna fly down.
Okay.
Nizam's so awesome.
You fly down, and the wolf is looking at you, and he's not growling, but he's kind of timid. And Sophia is, sitting there doing calming, we're not your enemy kind of thing. So I'll change him friendly now. And he's saying soothing words to him and stuff like that. You want to heal him, or do you want to pick him up and then heal him? Bring him up to the top and then heal him, or you want to...
Well, if I heal him now, it'll be a lot easier on him pulling him back up, because you don't want to cause him pain as he gets going up, theoretically.
Okay.
So,
go ahead.
Ism cast
And...
healing word does some healing words and to the wolf, and what does that do for him?
He's healed to full.
Okay. Nism gets down and puts his feet onto the ground and basically gets close to the wolf and says, "Okay, hey, just gonna put this rope around your waist and so we can lift you up."
Okay. Once you heal him, he starts licking the shit out of your face. Like, he's nuzzling up to you like you're his fucking best friend in the whole wide world.
This looks like, okay. Oh, you love me. I love you too, but can you at least let me get this rope around you so we can get you the hell out of this hellhole?
Okay.
Nism ties the rope off so it's nice and comfy around the wolf's chest and abdomen area, and the rope is not off about center back of the back of the wolf, so the weight's nice and evenly distributed, and gives Click a thumbs up to lift up the wolf.
Okay. Click clack goes ahead and makes a check.
Sophia is all happy and clapping and excited.
Yep, and pulls him up. So now the wolf is out of the hole, and he goes up and he starts nuzzling Sophia, and then he runs over, nuzzles you, and he kind of looks oddly at Click Clack. But since Click Clack pulled him up and took the rope off of him, he's not adverse to Click Clack, so he's not growling at him. But he does growl. He looks at the hole and he growls. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well, we have a new ally, so I guess we could continue forward some more.
Oh, Sophia was running around giving everyone hugs too.
Click Clack looks and says, "No, we can't go forward." And he says,
Big hole.
"He's part of our pack. He needs a name."
Nism looks at the wolf, then looks at Sophia to give him a name, since she's the one that casted friendship spell, animal friendships potion on.
Click Clack goes, "I know the name. Folly. As in, he folly in a lot." And then Click Clack slaps his knee and starts laughing.
Nism looks at Click Out with a straight face, like, "I didn't know you're a bard." Then snickers a little bit as he says, "Bard."
Aim?
Well, we're not sure he falls all the time.
I think the party's looking at you for the name.
I vote for Tiberius.
Okay. I need roleplay here.
Tiberius, you say?
That was roleplay.
Well, you gotta interact with the dog, or the wolf.
What do you think? Do you like Tiberius?
And the wolf kind of looks at you, and he's like, moves his head from side to side. Remember, you're talking to like a dog slash wolf. You gotta Have you ever interacted with the dog, a new dog, the first time? A new pet?
Lots of petting.
And you reinforce the name, right? Come on, you got to roleplay this out. You're trying to get this dog to associate, or the wolf to associate his name to Tiberius. And this is going to be epic. Roleplay, woman.
Especially since I've never had a new dog myself.
I have. But this is your roleplay, so I'm not going to say anything.
The dog's just kind of, or the wolf's kind of just quizzically looking at you.
Scratch him on the head and pet him. What do you think, Tiberius?
He's still just kind of looking at you.
Okay, Tiberius.
He doesn't seem to be responding. He's looking at you the same way he looks at you, like when you're sitting there talking to Click Clack or talking to Nism, and he just thinks you guys are interacting.
She will dig out some rations and offer him some meat.
Okay.
You want something to eat, Tiberius?
His ears kind of perk up. And he goes over and starts sniffing what it is you have. Keep going. This is bonding moments, woman. Kristen, you want to help her?
Hold it out and
Sure.
scratching his head and telling him it's okay, and
Nism grabs the beef jerky that he had out when he first went down there and says, "Hey, Tiberius, look what I got." And kind of dangles it in his note in front of him a little bit, kind of enticing him.
Okay. He notices the movement and stuff like that, and then he looks at Nism, and then as you're doing it and you're talking to him, you sit there and you see he jumps up and grabs a beef jerky out of your hand.
As he does that, I grab him around his head and just grab his ears and start scratching around his ears really violently, like, "Who's a good Tiberius? Yes, you are, you are."
You see he starts thumping his leg.
And I start scratching him on his chest and under his chin and throat, and "Yes, you're a good Tiberius. Here, you want another one? Here you go. Good boy."
Sit there and see he hops up, grabs that one too, and then Click Clack gets into it and starts doing the same thing. And he looks at Zafia and he goes, "Give him the beef jerky."
so mimic Nism's actions of wiggling the jerky, and Tiberius, here's some food.
Yep. And next thing you know, he starts pouncing around like he's a big puppy. And he eats all the rations. And then you sit there and you see, like, he looks like he's getting full. But when you guys start saying the words Tiberius, he actually responds.
Okay.
Okay. So in the combat tracker, I've named him Wolf, and then I put Tiberius.
Okay, dokie.
Okie dokie pokey. Okay. So, how are you guys gonna get him across past the other way? Or do you guys want to go this way, keep going past the trap? You guys gonna leave him here, or you guys gonna take him with?
Well, we really can't leave him behind since we just got him out of the damn pit.
Okay.
Wouldn't he be able to walk across the path that takes it through? Because it's a foot.
Okay, so you're gonna take him across then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nism
So Click's gonna go forward.
Nism can fly alongside the wolf and help him keep up on the ledge if he looks like he's going to fall into it again.
Okay. You guys gonna move?
Yep. Sophia, I'm gonna move across. I'll move with the wolf.
Okay, and the wolf heads up and stays next to Zafia.
And I come on behind to cross flying with the torch.
Okay. Now you guys are right here. And this is what you guys see. Now, on this side, over here, you guys see wolves pinned up along the side.
Like,
So apparently he only escaped his fate by being in the hole.
does he react to seeing the dead bodies of his former friends, I guess?
No, he just looks at it and he goes up and he smells like the claw and he growls like loud. Okay. So, that being said, what do you guys want to do?
Click clack. There, Nism looks like click clack saying, asking him, what do you think? What does he think of our situation thus far?
Click clack?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't go back. We have a Tiberius, and it looks like we can only go forward.
Manthux? Nism replies, Manthux, exactly, click clack. Yeah, I just wish we had more fighters with us.
But strange things happen with the Laughing God.
Yeah, he was to show up at
Okay, so as you guys move forward to the edge of the light, go ahead and move yourselves forward. You encounter a door.
Are the runes intact?
The door is actually... Well, you notice the runes aren't intact, but the door is broken.
Like, shattered in half or something?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, lovely. I guess Nism looks past Click-Clack and says, I guess the only way to find out what's behind broken door number 1 is if we go in there.
Okay, so the light shines in. And are you guys gonna go in?
Yep. Since, well, we can't really go back.
Yeah, in's kind of the way to go.
Click clack, or Nesm tells Click clack to move up. He'll move right behind him.
Okay. So, Click Clack moves in to the door.
Nesm follows closely behind with the torch to light the way. Waiting to see if there's anything.
Okay.
Is Tiberius keeping up with us?
Yep. So, as you go into the room, you actually see that this back portion is lit. You can sit there and see all this. And this is going to, hold on. Where'd it go? Okay. 1 second.
Take your time.
Something comes shambling out of the darkness. And it's not really that big. It's not that big. Hold on. Right there. Comes shambling out. And it looks grotesque. It's the token icon of a half ogre, but it looks different. As you see it come into the light from the shadows, you see it's like purplish, and you can sit there and see like the veins are pulsing in it, and it's got a very, very ugly head. This is not a human head. Hold on. Let me get you
Picture.
Okay, now let me see if I can link it in the game.
How does the wolf act when it sees it? When it sees or smells it?
Oh, hold on 1 second. I wonder if it's under documents. Hold on. Fantasy grounds. Where's fantasy grounds at? I can't remember. There it goes. Okay. I think I've got it inserted.
Okay.
Hold on one second. And you guys see it?
It's loading.
I posted the
Where
link.
did you find this stuff?
What? It's called the internets.
As Nism sees this thing, he kind of murmurs some ill-spoken words in Infernal.
Hey, hold on one second.
Sophia goes, what is that?
Let me see if this one will work. It walks into the room. And you hear that. You hear that roar, and then it sees you, and you can't sit there and see what passes for eyes, but its mouth opens up, and the like this long purplish tongue like lash out and it roars at you guys. Initiative.
Ew, fuck.
Is it initiative? Was Click Clack the only one in the room?
It's initiative now. I gotta find out where to do initiative again. Can you... roll NPC initiatives? Okay, hold on one second. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's gonna be playing as the battle ensues, as it charges. Click Clacks first, And he says, I am not entertained. Click, click. Let me see. So we can move how many feet now?
I think 30.
30, yep. 5, 10, 15. Oh, let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh man, I think Click Click's just gonna go in the room and brace. Click Click's gonna go right here and hold his action. Nizam, it's your turn.
Nism. Let's see how close do I have to get with this. Oh, I have to be. Is basically gets to here. And casts Thunderous Wave on pretty much in front of him.
Okay, he fails to save.
And anything that gets hit by this is also flung back 10 feet.
Even large creatures? I think that's only medium-sized.
Successful save, creature takes half damage and isn't pushed back. Okay, so it doesn't really say. It just says any creature within the 15-foot cube.
Okay, so I'll let it stand as is. So, as you move down there, you light up this so you can see that. So he goes 5, 10, so he's pushed back. You're still holding the torch? While casting?
I think it just needs one hand.
Are you sure? What's your... What? Hold on. What's the components for Thunderwave?
Doesn't have any components.
Verbal, somatic. I think you need both hands for somatic.
Okay, then the torch, I guess, is laying over there still.
Okay. So, torch will go out in 1d4 rounds. Hold on. Torch will go out in 1 round. After this round, there's no other light source. Aside from what's in the room, that torch will sputter out. Okay, it is now the Void Lane Ogre. It rushes toward Nizam, who heard it. It's in a melee range. And let me see. Attacks. And Nizam is wounded.
What the hell did it hit me with?
Well, you saw the picture.
true. But
you know the spikes that you guys have been seeing broken off, and all those other creatures. As that, so if you look at the picture, as this thing hits you, and the claws go into you, they embed in you, and then you see them break off, and then the claws instantly reform.
well, shit.
And you've got 4 sets of claws sticking out of you. And it looks like the tips only broke off since he did 12 damage, so it didn't get like the full set of like the claws and jam it in there. So he didn't do max damage. Tiberius, his turn. He hears the altercation, and he... Hold on. Does that, and jumps into the fray. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he leaps at the Voidling Ogre. He attacks. And he damages him.
Damn.
Yep. Sophia, it's your turn.
Hearing everything, Sophia rushes into the room. And once again, upon seeing it, go, what is that?
And the creature roars.
But she goes ahead and hold on, I gotta check the distance again. Yeah, I can do it. She go ahead and casts Firebolt at it.
Ooh. Not good.
Uh-oh.
It was such a shock to her mental state, she missed.
Okay. So now is there a critical hit table? Critical miss table. Okay. So I want you to make percentage roll. And if you get under 30, you hit either Nism or the wolf. So roll 2 percentage. Under 30 and you hit a comrade. You are lucky. This thing goes flying off into the wall. And the wolf goes, huh? As this thing fucking flies past his snout. Okay. It is now Click-Clack's turn. Click-Clack, hold on. He had his turn saved. Click-Clack grabs his dagger. And he's going to flick it. Flicks it. And nails him. Oh, and he nails him hard. You see this thing go like right into like the side of like the creature's neck and just goes chunk.
So is this thing gushing
And
out
the creature's just roaring. It's gushing out something. You see like this purple crap just fucking just shooting out of like its neck. And Click-Clack gets to go. So let me see. Click-Clack, what abilities does he have? Okay. Nope, not gonna do anything with that. So Click-Clack moves down to you guys. So 5, 10, 15. And goes like, oh, I think he'll stay right there. But since he's within range of you guys, so you guys now get pack advantage.
Okay.
So, what's pack advantage again? You get advantage. So, the wolf and Nizam will get advantage on their attacks.
And the torch goes out.
Yep, the torch goes out in the back. Tristan, you want to delete it?
Yep. Doing so.
Or, yeah, actually we could have just moved it off to the side. You guys will probably relight it anyway.
Or Nism can pick up the glass or something. Or the...
Click-Clack grabs this maul. Decides he's gonna play whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
And fucking misses. Click-Clack's gonna roll his percentage. And Click-Clack doesn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
But you just sit there and you see like Click-Clack goes and slams his maul, and it literally is now stuck into the fucking floor. Like he crushes the fucking stone, and this you see the head of the maul fucking like embedded in the fucking stone. Click-Clack's like, oh shit.
You boy.
Okay, Nizam, it's your turn. You have advantage. Make sure you click advantage before you do anything.
Yep. Is trying to focus on kind of seeing what it could do. Is he basically gets into his normal combat stance and basically starts delivering multiple strikes to the
creature. You hit.
And I do 10 damage. So it's hurting.
And this creature is just fucking roaring its fucking head off as it's fighting you guys. Is that all your stuff?
I think I can only attack once, so yeah.
Okay. The creature is now accosted by 3 people in front. Oh, it's gonna roll a 6-sider. 1 to 2 is Click-Clack, 3-4 is Nizam, and 5-6 is the wolf. Who gets attacked? The wolf. You see, he swings his right arm and impales Tiberius to the wall and snaps off his fucking claws, and you hear Tiberius, and then his head goes slack. So he's in the process of dying, and
No.
yep. You see blood coming out of his mouth, and you see his legs are like twitching as this thing fucking just like. Now you know it's been pinning things up against the wall in here. Sophia, your turn.
Firebolt again.
Okay.
Hit.
You
While
hit.
yelling curses at it.
Roll damage.
Oh, sorry.
That was good.
And it's dead.
Oh my god. Okay. As it falls over. You. Hold on. You hear more roaring.
From it or from elsewhere?
Oh, you'll see. So that one's dead. And you see another one like halfway in, halfway out of the door, charging through. And then you hear something else behind it. So I'm going to move him off to the side.
Well,
And you see two more.
yeah, fuck.
Click clack, frees up his weapon. And it is now initiative again.
So roll
We
initiative.
roll initiative.
Yep.
Boy, do I have a bad feeling
Okay.
about this one. That we're not gonna get out of this.
Click clack goes first. Click clack runs over to the door. And he swings at this thing.
Hey, bada bada bada.
And he hits. And he fucking just goes in and fucking hits this thing. And he's like, "Phew." And I mean, you sit there and you see this mole fly into this thing, and you just see like, it looks crystalline, but it looks like flesh, and you just see like crystalline flesh just like shatter and fly off this thing, and you see this purplish goo and like bloody kind of like goop just sit there and just start trailing down from like its mid-abdomen, and you see it falling to the floor. Zafia, it is now your turn.
And Zafia will shuffle to the side some
Okay, go ahead and move.
to get a clear view of her target. And cast Firebolt once again.
Okay,
Hit.
you hit.
Ooh.
My rolls just aren't working tonight.
Nizam, your turn.
Nizam sees that Tiberius is still on the ground, very much.
Alright, no, he's pinned to the fucking wall.
So there's no saving him.
Oh no, you've got turns that you guys can save him, but that's the thing. You've got to spend an action to do this. So if you're gonna heal him or do whatever,
Nizam. How many more turns does the wolf have before he's dead? 3?
you won't know that unless you attend to him.
Nizam.
Right now, it's guesswork.
Nizam starts pulling out chunks of claw and whatnot from the wolf, try to get him unpinned.
I mean, they're all pretty much close together. When you grab them, you can just rip them out.
Okay. Do I have to make a check or anything?
No. He's not. Trust me. This stuff is like, I guess you could say the ends are sharp, so they can pierce easily into the wall. Just as easily as they pierce into the wall, they slide right out.
Okay, so I start pulling.
You're actually kind of amazed that when you pull on them, they actually just slice right out. They even come right out of Tiberius. They're like, shh. You're like, oh shit.
So it's very
But
sharp,
amazingly, you're not cut. Yeah. So what are you gonna do with Tiberius?
Cast Cure Wounds on him. Or
Okay,
cure,
go ahead.
healing word.
Okay. Tiberius is back up. Voidling Ogre 2 is stuck behind Voidling Ogre 1. He can't do anything unless he moves. So he's gonna have to save his turn. Tiberius is up. And Tiberius charges back into the fray.
Yeah, that's also my last level 1 spell.
And he goes in and goes for a bite. Hold on. No, it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
He doesn't bite himself, he bites the fucking voidling.
What did he have?
6 points.
And 6. Oh, it's supposed to be 5. There. Okay. So he's up. Goes in, and I forgot to click advantage.
Well, you can just, yeah.
Oh, and he rips into this motherfucker. Something fierce. You sit there and you see Tiberius lunge up and just rip whatever this thing would have had for a throat out. But apparently it's fucking unfazed, and Tiberius like pounces back.
And still growling.
And still growling. Avoid Ogre 1 is going to go between Tiberius and Click-Clack. 1 to 2, it's Click-Clack. Oh, actually, hold on. We're going to do this. So, 1, 2 is Click-Clack, 3, 4 is Nism, and he's going to charge through. And 5, 6 is the Wolf. Okay, so Click-Clack and Tiberius both get attacks of opportunity as this thing barrels past it to get to Nism and kill him, as he is a healer. So, Click-Clack, I'll let the Wolfie go first. Bites at him again.
Damn, alright.
And it's still up. Charges past him. Click-Clack has advantage from the Wolf. And nails it. Click-Clack fucking nails this thing in the back and drops it. And it falls right down in front of you. So now you've got 2 big fucking creatures in front of you. So you've almost got like a small barricade. If it goes to attack you, you're gonna have the protection of it's gonna be fighting at a disadvantage if it tries to hit you.
Yeah.
The creature's out of range of both
Wolf and
Ogre
Click-Clack.
2. Yep. But since he did save his action, he's gonna go ahead and move up. But as he's moving up, he too has the option of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna kill the wolf.
Oh boy.
And he slashes at Tiberius again. And once again, Tiberius is pinned to the fucking floor this time. As this thing brings down its hands, pins him through his torso, and snaps off his claws. And Tiberius is pinned to the floor now. It is now Click-Clack's turn. Click-Clack is pissed. And he goes, "You cannot kill Tiberius. Tiberius will live forever." And he attacks this thing. But no advantage this time because, well, Wolfie's dead. But he nails him. And suddenly, the creature goes quiet. And it stops its roaring. Click-Clack's freaking hammer goes in and just like crushes its fucking face. and like,
Mm.
you know, from the picture when you saw like all its teeth, this thing looks like if it was an old person and they only had gums, that's what this fucking thing's mouth looks like. And it's like, and it's like fucking spitting up fucking teeth as Click Clack pulls his fucking hammer out of its mouth.
So it literally ate metal.
Yep. Sophia, it is your turn. I'm right there.
Going with the fact that there's 2 large bodies laying there now.
No, in front of Nizam.
Okay, so I can still see the enemy.
Oh, yeah, this thing's tall.
Just
You can sit there and see from its waist up, put it that way.
Alright.
I'd say from like the groin up.
Then she will take aim once more.
Click Clack like, please don't firebolt me.
hit.
At least she didn't miss.
Okay. Your firebolt goes flashing in, and you sit there and you hit this thing like right in the chest, and you sit there and you see its flesh sizzle and pop, and it is still up. Nizam, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Okay. If I have to attack this up close, I'm gonna have to get around the bodies.
You have to get past the bodies, yep. So that's the first 2 squares in front of you. Like the one you're almost in, and then the next one over. So you literally have to get into like point blank melee range with this thing. You're dancing at its feet.
Can I see as much as Sophia can, or do I have like a smaller target?
You sit there and you see like from the chest up. Since these creatures are, you know, laying down, even if you took 2 big creatures and you laid them down and whatever, they're not going to stack like cordwood, so they're kind of like flopped off of each other. But you know, it's kind of a barrier, like in regards to, so it would have had to have stepped over to attack.
Okay. Nizam.
You can move to the side. You'd be blocking any further attacks from Zafia if you still wanted to be able to attack melee-wise, but not be hindered by the 2 bodies in front of you.
Could I, like, step to the side and shoot my hand crossbow? And
yeah, you can.
Still give Fia ability to shoot at it with her magic?
Yep.
Okay. Step a little bit to the side so I have a clear shot, and I shoot at it with my hand crossbow.
You had an advantage because you stepped closer. Oh, well, you hit anyway, so go ahead.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. So, 1 through 3 is Click Clack. 4, 5, 6 is you. Oh, Click Clack. With a 2. And the creature is going to do. Hold on, let me see. Okay, he does this attack on Click Clack. Oh, and he nails Click Clack too.
Good.
You sit there and you see, like, with its left claw, comes up and just, and then snaps its fucking hand away, and you sit there and you see 4 of these fucking claws embedded in Click Clack's golden in cobalt form, And he's all like, you just hear the fucking air knocked out of him. And as you know, as he's pushed to the side, he's almost impaled on the wall.
Almost.
Tiberius is out, and it goes back to Click Clack. And Click Clack says the famous lines, I am seriously not entertained. And he attacks. And he gets a hit. And he does not drop it.
Sophia?
Oh, hold on. Yep, he can't do anything else. Go ahead. Sophia.
Sophia will take aim once more, still cursing at them.
Hit?
Got a hit.
Ooh, nice.
And you drop this bad boy.
Take its head off, literally.
Yep. So, they're all down.
This, picks through the dead bodies of the ogre thingamabobs and unpins the wolf from the floor and sees if he can get a bottle of healing down its throat.
You can. So go ahead and roll healing.
Which is, what? 2d4 plus 2. So 6 HP.
And Tiberius is back up.
Sophia will go over and then offer Click Clack and Nism potions.
Nism.
Oh, Click Clack does his. Second wind. So he gets 1 to 10 plus 2. He gets 4 back. He's only got that. And he's gonna go ahead and use one of his hit dice. And he's back up to full.
Nism's gonna use one of his hit die and see what he gets. 6. Where is it? Only has 6.
I'm confused.
Hit die on the main page. You see where it says your wounds and then your max hit points?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see those 2 little dice underneath?
I have one.
Okay, that 1 dice. You click on it and then you can roll it. And you know, you have 3. Okay, you see where on your main page at the very bottom where it says, or it has a little heart and it says wound max temp. You've got no wounds, but you've got 3 hit dice that you can use, and those you would click, you drag those hit dice over, and those will heal you. So you've got 3 to 6 hit points you could regain. Are you gonna keep those 6 wounds?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend probably one more. Okay, I'm at full health.
Okay, doke. Tiberius is way fucked up. He limps back over to Zafia.
Well, since you guys didn't use a health potion, I can use a health potion on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's kind of what we're hinting at. And boy, am I out of spells.
Only 4.
Click Clack says, do we keep exploring or do we go back and pray the door opens?
Nism looks at Click Clack. I think he might want to start heading back because I'm literally running dry on spells.
Okay.
Okay, we can head back.
As you guys head back, and you guys get to the door, you see that the door is open. Oh. And you see a strange figure there, holding the door open for you. You see the jester. And he lifts up his shirt and he shows you the wounds. And he points to the wounds and he points toward Click Clack and Nism and Tiberius. And then he does the 4 claws. And then he does a snapping motion. And then you see like a grimace on his face. And you see that he's kind of pissed. And he sees it. You get this weird feeling like he sees that you've been blooded. And he bows toward you.
Nism, being kind of honorable, bows back.
So does Click Clack. And when does Sophia bow?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys bow and you guys are coming up, he's gone. But in his place is a small chest by the door. And on that note, we'll call this session. So I have to figure out what I gotta give you guys. In the chest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, join us next week for whenever we do this campaign again.
Okie doke.
But until then, everyone, enjoy your evenings, and above all, enjoy your campaigns.